What do you need to do for a trademark? Nope. You put TM on the end of it. That's the start. Then you register it. Any good lawyer will tell you that. You have a good idea, you put TM behind it. That's the trademark. That stands. Why? Now, if I'm a player, I have some type of catchy phrase, or I have a way that I wear my sleeve, or I have shoes, or whatever it is, own it. Register it now. So all that, I'm not talking money yet. All these things we're trying to figure out. We're going to put a price on that, and the coach going to come in and go, okay, cool, here's what we're going to do. We want to register an LLC. There's certain things that we want to register, trademark, IP, intellectual property. Those things take a while. They're expensive. Also, we want a trust set up. We want to set up a trust because anything that is done is not going to be in Tyrone's name. It'll be in the name of the trust for reasons that we will get to when we actually start talking about money. The house. Why aren't houses in trust? We can get to that at another time. All these big houses you see the athletes buy, the house ain't in the trust, but they want to do all that stuff after they earned all the money because they didn't know the language of money before they signed that contract. Again, I wish my nephews were old enough to be going through all this right now, but if I'm sitting with any athlete right now, that's what I'm giving them game on. Because once we go in and actually start talking about money, you're running everyone out of the room because you know what you're talking about. I'm almost done. Bear with me. Now, let's get to the money part of it. So now my LLC is dealing with another LLC. You're doing business with a business. So now I'm going to go, you know what? Where am I playing? I'm going to register my LLC where I reside. See, this is estate planning stuff, right? This is financial planning stuff. Register my LLC where I reside or where I play. That's a decision to be made. Ideally, you would make it where your home residence is, where you figure out right away where you're going to retire or where you want to live, not where you're living while you're playing, even if you buy a house there. One of the first things we ask clients, right, and this is especially when I was at Merrill Lynch, these people got more money than God, they walk in and they want to retire. It's like, where do you want to retire? The first financial planning question they ask you is, where do you want to retire? Why? Because we pulled the chart up in the class today. For every $100, the government puts out a chart. For every $100 you have across the country, what it's worth. In Alabama, it's worth $114. In California, your $100 is worth $88. In New Jersey, it's worth $87. How many agents are telling the athletes that? But they're quick to do taxes and all this stuff. No. Here's the deal. For every $1 million you get is really $870,000 before we even touch it. You know why? Because they don't speak the language of money. I'm going to wear this out while I'm here. I don't care their title. I don't care their relation to you. I don't care what they've done or say they're going to do. There's a small minority of people who speak the language of money in this country. And if you speak it, you win in spades, and that is with anybody across the board. So my job is to empower you no matter who you walk in a room with, coach, AD, athlete, agent, whoever else. You should know more about that than them, and you should be able to call out. That's bad advice you're giving me. You're not getting 3%, you're getting 1.5%. And I'm going to make you money because now you're going to take what I corrected you on and say it to all the other athletes that you work with. I'm done right now. So my point of what I'm saying is this. Name, image, and likeness. Google yourself. Own yourself. Trademark things that you own. So now by the time I step foot on that campus, I'm an entity. I'm not an athlete. This can end today. I'm good because I own everything attached to me. By the way, I want to know every single dollar that's generated. I want to know all the money, anything that's attached to me. I need a piece of it. I'm sorry, not me, my LLC. That switch, if athletes had that switch alone, these conversations will go a lot differently, and the people that want to come in and give ignorant advice won't be able to because there'll be knowledgeable people at the table to say, no, we already got a plan laid out.